Hey everybody, I know I'm a little late to the party, but we're gonna do this live real quick on ebooks. We talked about doing publishing, so I'm gonna wait and give a few minutes for people to join. Hey Amanda, hi Karen, how you guys doing this evening? We're going to talk about ebooks. I'm going to show you, and I don't think this webinar will take more than 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, you're gonna learn how to do an ebook. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Michelle. So if you guys wanna do ebooks, it's gonna take me about 10 minutes to show you how to do it. It's so simple. And I just wanna give people time to come on. How are you ladies doing today? I hope everybody is blessed and having a great Friday. I know for me, it's been hectic, heck to the tick. Heck to the tick. Heck to the tick. I'm just gonna give 2 more minutes for people to join, because ain't nothing worse than having to start all over. And I don't want to start it all over if I don't have to. Okay, we're gonna learn in exactly 10 minutes. I don't think it'll take more than 10. How to frame, write, publish, load, and distribute your ebook, okay? I'm also going to give away a free ebook landing page template. Those 2 women already answered in the comment section. Hi, Denise, thanks for stopping by. We're getting ready to learn in less than 10 minutes, maybe 15, how to do an ebook. If you wanted to ever publish an ebook, hi Jermaine, you're gonna find out how to do it right now, okay? So I just wanna we got 1 more minute. I just wanna give 1 more minute for people to join. And hopefully you can see my screen and you can hear me well. I know you can hear me because people have been saying hello. So hopefully you can see the screen. Can you see the screen? Okay, so let me tell you how this is gonna work. I'm going to show you how to do an ebook from start to finish. It's going to take me like 15 minutes, but I'm also going to give you the PDF file. I know people like information. It's going to have the links to where you get your pictures, where you get your templates, where you can get covers designed or design them yourself, where you can hire people to design them, and also blog resources that tell you how to frame it. The ebook that I'm going to give you is actually a template for pages. I have a Mac, so that won't help you if you're on a PC, which is why I give you the links to where you can download like 45, 50 templates and use whichever one you like. But hi, Sidra. If you want to do an ebook, I'm going to show you in 15 minutes how to do an ebook. You're going to learn how to write it, how to publish it, how to frame it, how to distribute it, and all that good stuff, and even how to sell it on the market and the pay game. Okay, so here we go. Don't worry about writing everything down, because like I said, all of the resources are in the ebook that I'm going to give you as a PDF, but only if you've attended the live. So if you don't attend this live, I'm not giving you the PDF. The PDF is only for the people who are on this live. So the way I do the lives is like this. If you watch the live broadcast, you kind of get the benefits of rocking out. So make sure in the comment section you put your email address. And if you put your email address, then you get the PDF, okay? All right, all the other people just gotta kind of figure it out, okay? It's kind of like my incentive to really get people to get on the lives. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start with is, if you have a Mac like I do, you will use the Pages. Okay, the Pages is the software you will use. If you have a PC, you're going to use Microsoft Word. And let me just get to my Word so that, I think it's right here. Oh, no, that's not it. Is that it? No, that's Excel. Hold on. Let me get to my Word. Okay, here it is. All right, so if you have a PC, you're going to use Word. If you have a Mac, you're going to use Pages. And so let me show you how this works. Okay, all right. So if you're on a Mac, you kind of have an advantage because it allows you to use a template. So you can choose any one of these templates. Now see, they have, if you're interested in doing a children's book or an animation book, then you would use the landscape version because the landscape version is primarily for children's books. See, the children's books in the library or the bookstore are usually animated through landscape. And this is already formatted for that. This again is Pages through a Mac, okay? So let's open a new one. And then if you want to do a traditional ebook and you're not doing a children's book, then, and you have a Mac, then you're going to use the traditional book, which is right here. Portraits, these are the templates that Mac gives you, and you can use any of these, okay, to start your book. And these are for traditional books, but you can use them for ebooks as well. Now, for the people who have PCs, you're going to use Microsoft Word, and Microsoft Word has templates as well, as you can see, okay? And they have cool covers and all of that stuff, the newsletter, brochures, flyers, all those things. Now, the templates on Microsoft Word are not as involved as the Mac, which is why I usually download templates, and you can download templates from different resources, and I will give you the links for those. I think I have like maybe 50 or 60 book templates, ebook templates that I use and that I choose from. And it's really because when you're doing ebooks, you don't want them all to be formatted the same way. You don't want your audience to have to read all of this content from you and it's always looking the same, okay? So let me give you an example so that you can see. I'm going to show you my a couple of my books. So here they are. Okay, so here's my books. I have books in progress and books that I'm working on. So this is an ebook that I am doing, and I always start with a welcome message, and it's the standard in my books, and then a summary, and then I always sign it, and then table of contents. You want to make sure that you have table of contents. I do the explanation of who I am in the beginning, and then I start writing in the chapters. Now, this is where my ebooks differ, okay? So in this particular ebook, it's really technical about money, so I made it traditional. But there are some ebooks that I do where it's non-traditional, and I have photographs and I have pictures. Here's another ebook. Let me show you what this one looks like. Now, this particular one is, as you can see, it's different. Okay, and I put graphics in this, okay? So this particular one is more fun. It's less traditional. It has live links. And this is the most crucial part of every ebook. The fact that it has live links, okay? These links are really, really important. And I'm gonna explain that to you later on, okay? So like for this, the people see, I give an explanation. Now see, this allows them to link to whatever I link them to, which is great when you have products and services, especially if they're more than what you're discussing in the ebook, okay? But we'll go over that later. So let's go back. These are my covers. These are the covers. These are all the ebooks that I've written, okay? About 90 of them. And so we'll go over the covers too. All right, so right now we're doing the software and the templates. So if you're doing, once again, if you're joining us late and you're in Pages, you'll do the book template, which you can use for ebooks. And then if you're doing Microsoft Word, then you'll just do the traditional create, okay? And then what you'll do is type your words. This is just the regular document. Type your words here, okay? This is how you do it, okay? And then what you're gonna do is use the templates that I'll send you the links to, and everything will be formatted for you. What you want to do is make sure that you have the spelling and grammar turned on, okay, so that it will always automatically. So let's say this is how you do it recite, okay? So we know that's spelled incorrectly. See how it highlighted it for me. So you can make that automatic. So what happens with Word, if you're doing a PC version, you're going to save it as, first save it as the document itself. See, this is a Word document. You're going to save it here, test, ebook. Okay, and you're going to save it as the document. That's the first thing. Then you're going to save it again. Okay, save it again as a template. Because if you're going to do more than one ebook and you want to always have a library, then you're going to want your template, test, ebook, template. Okay, and this creates and gives you your own template. And once you downloaded the templates from the resources, then you can also save it as a template on your desktop in your Word, and then you always have your ebook template. Okay, so we're going to save it as a template. Then, now it's important that you do all three of these. Now, once you're finished your whole ebook, once you've had it written, you're going to save it as a PDF, because ebooks are nothing more than PDFs. That's all they are. Okay, so here it says best for electronic distribution and accessibility. You want to make sure that you check that because you're doing it as a digital product. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay, and then if you're not going to do it and you decide you want to do a printed version, make sure you select the second option, which says best for printing. You always want to have it best for printing if you plan to distribute it, especially if you plan to have photography, because they have to have a certain resolution, or else they're going to print grainy and blurred. Okay, so for this example, we're just going to do electronic printing. Okay, so that's, look, it's going to convert everything. Okay, so I actually did this before I got on with you, so I created a couple. So this is the Pages version. Okay, so let's close that out. So let me show you what it looks like, because I did it right here. Okay, so this is the Word document. Okay, and here are the 2 pages, and this is where you can make all your edit and corrections. Once you save it, this is the PDF version. You can't correct anything in the PDF. Okay, so this is what the Pages version looks like. This is what the book looks like that I did. This was the template. This is how we do it. Okay, and that's the finished product. And this is what it looks like. See, it has audio and Mac books. So when you're working on the Mac platform, it will automatically convert it to iPages, you know, iBooks for you. And this is what it looks like in Pages when you start to edit from the template. Okay. All right. So now that's the template. Does anyone have any questions about the template? Because if you have any questions, I'm going to answer them right now about this, the program software that you use and the templates. Any questions yet? Okay, fine. All right, so now the next thing you want to do is your editing. Now, even though Microsoft Word has spelling and grammar edits, I never trust it because it doesn't pick up everything. So what I like to use is Grammarly, okay? So we're gonna log into Grammarly. If you can get Grammarly actually for free. There's a free version. I have a paid version. You don't have to pay. You can do it for free. So these are all my Word documents, okay? So this is how you would edit. So you click on new document, you add a title, ebook title, whatever it's going to be. Then you take the sample, okay? So this was our Word document. You're gonna edit and you're going to select all, whatever the content is throughout the whole document. And then you're going to edit copy. You're going to go back into Grammarly and you're going to paste it. Okay. And it's going to paste your whole thing here. And once it does, it says, okay, no issues found. But it's going to really give you all of your corrections, your clarity, your engagement, and your delivery. I love Grammarly because it tells you, it actually corrects your engagement, like how you write the document. So let's just, let me pick one with errors. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is an article that I put in here, okay, because you guys know I own a magazine, so this is what I use to correct the edits on the magazine, okay? So you see how this is highlighted? So it tells me there's something wrong, so I need to replace. It's telling me to replace it with this. It gives me a new article. It deletes this word for flow. So I'm going to delete. and then I just replaced it. Now here's a grammar error. It wants me to delete this and put a comma. So I'm going to delete and put the comma. It wants me to eliminate this word. So I'm going to eliminate this word. Now let me show you what's happening here. See right here, all along is the readability. The readability score is 98. You want to go for 98 to 100% in readability, okay? So see how this is nice? I wrote the word nice, and it's replacing it with lovely. So lovely is a better word to use, okay? And then here, I'm replacing this, okay? Passive voice, I'm not gonna use this suggestion, so I'm just gonna delete it, okay? And then I'm gonna go through the whole thing, and then what you do is you're gonna make all of the corrections, okay? And once you make all the corrections, let me just kind of, all right. Once you make all the corrections, let me just get rid of that. When we simply ask, okay. So let me just close it out. So what you can do, once all your corrections are done, see how the score went up to 99? Now, if I keep going, it'll go to 100. And that's what you want. You want your work to be as close to 100 as possible, okay? So this is a wordy sentence, I'm gonna leave it. So it'll probably only give me a 99 score. When you leave things, then it doesn't give you a perfect 100 score. But see how it says great job? Now the correctedness is good, the clarity is good, the engagement is at a green, which is great for your SEO content, okay? So then what you do is you go back to the original document, which is right here. So it automatically saves it for you, right? So you go back, here's the, I don't know where it was, but wherever it was, you can download it or you can save it as a Word doc, okay? So you can say download and you download it. I always just block and copy it back. So I just do edit, select all, I do edit, copy, because it has all the corrections. I take it back into Word, edit, paste, okay? And then file, save. Okay, so now the document is saved, and then we save as a PDF because our ebook is going to be a PDF, and we export it, we replace, and then you have the PDF, and here it is. Okay, so again, if you're just joining us, you have to put your email in the comment section of the live video if you want me to send you the PDF and the ebook of what I'm teaching here, because I'm going to give you all the links to all my resources, but you have to be on the live to get them. Okay, so the next thing we're going to cover is, okay, so now we just did the software, we just did editing and corrections, we just did saving the document in the right file format. Now let's work on the Munties, hunty. Okay, so now there's two companies that I use. Of course, you know, I use Samcart because you guys, if you bought anything from me before, you've bought it through, let me go through products. Okay, so here are my products, okay? These are all my products for sale. But I also use, and this is what I love in publishing, in book publishing. Get DPD is the bomb, okay? Let me show you. Okay, so I actually have 120 products in here. Now, the way this works is if you're really trying to go there on the ebooks, on your courses, on your environment, let me tell you what Get DPD does. Get DPD prevents people from stealing and pirating your work, because when you do the products, okay, so here are my books. You see my books right here, a couple of them. Okay, when you get the product, it has a signature encryption on it. So when people buy it and order it, it has a signature line on it. It prevents them from making copies. It prevents them from downloading it. It prevents them from copying the content. It prevents them from sharing, and it prevents anyone really from stealing the work. So if it's a high level book, if it's a high level content that's really proprietary, I would suggest using Get DPD, and I'm going to give you the link to that as well. And then what happens is it keeps track of, these are all my orders. It keeps track of your customers. You can do reports. you know, I actually have different stores. Okay, see how it says change stores? These are all my stores, right? I have all these stores through this company. And then it also lets you do a subscription service. So if you start doing membership services and subscription services and you're dripping content, Get DPD is the moon for that. And I think I pay like $30 a month for 120 products. Now let me show you what the dashboard looks like when you buy, okay? Now the thing with, okay, you can give coupons. See, they have coupons. You can do affiliates, which is what I like. So when people become affiliates for me, I give them a commission for sharing my content, sharing my courses, sharing my ads, all that stuff. And DPD manages that for me on my behalf. And of course, yes, they always take a percentage commission. You're always going to have to pay the piper, okay? No matter what. All right, so, you know, all right, so let's go back to change stores because that's really what I want. Okay, so here's the book. So I switched the store. And then when you switch the store, the products for that store come up. Okay, so let's change stores. And this is a subscription program. See how it says subscription? This says cart. Cart means products. Subscription means this is subscription based. So every month, the people in this program pay a monthly fee and they get what they, you know, what they bought per month. Okay. Cart, subscription, subscription, subscription. So that's why I like that. And then these are my Sam Cart products. Like I said, if you bought any of my products, this is actually where you get it from, because this is what I use on Facebook because it's easier. Get DPD is what I use from my website because this is really for my membership tribe and when I'm selling courses and people are getting content every single week or they've signed up for the newsletter. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now we've done that. So we've gone over the covers, we've gone over the software, we've gone over how to save it as a PDF, and we've gone over how to deliver it and get your munties. Now for DPD and Samcart, you have to have Stripe or PayPal to connect so you can get that money, okay? Now, if you don't want to do that, then this is what you do. Remember I said we would talk about lead pages, okay? So lead pages actually, and hold on one second, let me log in. Lead pages allows you to create lead pages that have opt-ins for email addresses that are integrated, or you can sell your products, or you can do lead boxes, pop-ups, all that stuff, okay? So I actually, and it gives you analytics. Now I have a paid lead pages account, they have a free account, but as you can see, okay, let me just show you how this works. All right, so I'm gonna just do it by 96 at a time. So this is 100 at a time. I have, okay, as you can see, I have more than 400 lead pages. I have more than 400 lead pages because I have 900 websites. So I use the lead pages on the websites to either sell the product or get the audience, okay? And every website is different. So this one has 1,109 views as of the last report, and that is the network. So this is what a lead page looks like. So you would create this page, and what makes this lead page so wonderful for you is this right here. See this social share right here, these buttons? This allows people to share it in their social media. So when you do your book lead page, this is what you're going to do. Now, again, I use lead pages for mine. You don't have to use lead pages for yours. There's plenty of other softwares out there to do it. Again, 2 people, 1, or I think it was I allowed 4 to come on in, and they're going to get a free lead page for their book. So let me show you what a lead page for a book looks like, because it's really not that deep. It's not that hard. Okay, let me show you the templates. What lead page has done, which I really, really like, is they have templates, right? So let's see, books. Okay, no. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is what a lead page for a book looks like. So it just basically has your book cover. It has the call to action, which is right here, especially if you're saying send me if it's for free. And then that's it. You capture the email address and you just use and build this template. It's so, so easy. And they have different ones and different ways you can do it, see? Okay, and if you want a picture where your book looks like this, I actually have a software that creates it, but you don't need that. All you have to do is go to Fiverr. Fiverr's your friend. Remember that. In ebook publishing, Fiverr's your friend. And then all you need is book covers and you search someone who does book covers, and there's going to be a million of them, okay? And they will charge you from $5 right here to hundreds of dollars for your book covers, $470. But these are ebooks. You don't need to pay that. $5, $10 at the most, okay? Here, $10 for your children's book illustration. So please, Fiverr is your friend. I left the link up for that. Look at all these books. I actually got my book designer from Fiverr. And I've been using her for years, ever since, okay? All right, so now we just went over the lead page and the call to action. So see, when you're giving away your lead magnet, if your lead magnet is your book, then you always want to capture information. If you're selling your book, lead pages connects to the pay gate. They only connect to Stripe though. I don't know if they connect to PayPal yet, but so if you're going to drop a book that costs something, you can put it right here. The other thing you can always do is just put a link to it off your website and link it to your PayPal. That's the cheating way to do it. So you go to PayPal, okay? You go into your PayPal, you'll log into your PayPal, which I'm not going to do, but you'll do that. And then you can do paypal.me/ and the price of your book. Then you take it, you edit, you copy, you block it, and then you put it as a hyperlink to your book on your website. And then when people click on it, they're going straight to your PayPal. And you don't have to worry about any of these programs or softwares, okay, to sell your book. Okay, now here is the last place. Okay, so Canva. Canva has great book. Okay, so they have book covers you can do here. And you can join the free program for Canva. Look at all these templates. So all you would do is just go right in, change the picture, change the words to yours, change, your title and your author. There's so many templates here. You can make something work. Look at all these templates, okay? And then you just change the photograph, and then it's your ebook, and then you don't have to worry about it, okay? All right, so now we've gone over, I said it was only gonna be 10, 15 minutes. I don't know how long I've been over, but I don't mean to go over. So let me go back. Okay, so here's the ebook that you'll get, okay? For all the people that attended, you'll get an email to you, and read this stuff because it's actually showing you and telling you what to do, okay? So before you start, these are my best practices to get you started, and then the prologue, and then all my instructions are here for you. The table of contents, and this is actually a template, okay? And then this is what you do. This is how you frame and how you actually produce the book itself, okay? You choose a topic that matches your audience needs. You outline each chapter, you break down each chapter, you design the book, you choose the right colors, you incorporate visuals and pictures if that's what you're gonna do, you highlight quotes if you're gonna do that, and you place call to actions within the book. And that's what I was talking about before with the links and why they're so important. Links are the call to actions, and they send people where you want them to go. So here are all the resources. Here are the cover designs. Now this is Publa. People don't know about Publa, but Publa is the truth. If you want a ghostwriter, if you want to do book covers, marketing, promoting, publishing, this is $25, $60, $200 for the packages, design and publish, write and create. This is just for publishing. Editors, if you want somebody to ghostwrite your book for you, like this is the truth. And then you just set your budget here. And then once you set your budget, it'll come up with freelancers to help you. And these are people who are writers from the door. So you don't have to worry about English being a barrier or their work not being good, because this is a publishing gateway, okay? And that came from this ebook. It went right straight there. So here, Book Coverly is how you design your book covers. This is another resource. I left that in there for you. So you just have to go here. Now, if you want to sell on Amazon, if you want to convert your book to a published book, this is the truth right here. This is my hack. Kindlepreneur, this guy is the truth. You go to his blog, you go to his podcast, he tells you how to market, he tells you how to get on Amazon's bestsellers list, he tells you how to grow your sales. He does all that stuff for free. And then you can get an unlimited formatting software. You can do all types of stuff. So I gave you that as well. That's another hack I gave you of mine. And then of course the photography. And here are the libraries. Now these libraries of ebooks, let me tell you why they're important. These are all ebook resources. Look at all these resources for you, okay? Audio books, converting them to audio, tech books, poetry, like everything you want to know, okay? So I gave you that, my other hack as well. Okay, so are there any other questions? And I hope this has proved helpful to you. And I'm sorry again for being late. And if you joined the webinar, put your email in the comments section. I will not be taking any emails after I end the webinar. That webinar is 7:07 p.m. Oh, sure, Michelle. The average page for an ebook is anywhere a good one. Okay, so if it's going to be a checklist or a guide, then you're talking about 10 pages or less. But if you're talking about a book of substance and value for your audience, you're talking about 20 to 40 pages. Okay, 20 to 40 pages. Are there any other questions that I can answer while I'm on live for you guys? And as far as pricing for ebooks, they should be free and as high, no higher than, like, I would say $47. But if it's $47, it better have backflips, bells, and whistles attached to it. The average price is $7, $17, $27, $37. I don't make mine with a 9 at the end. If you notice, when you buy stuff from me, it's either whole numbers or the 7. The number 7s at the end of it. It just something about the psyche. I read it somewhere in research that when people see the number 7, they're more apt to buy. But yes, it should be free. Ebooks really should be free as much as possible. But it also depends on the level of content. I do ebooks that cost money because my ebooks make people money. So if it makes you money, I charge you money. However, if I give a free book or a free ebook like I'm doing this, it's not making you money, it's teaching you a skill for you to make money, okay? And that I'm happy to do. It's kind of sharing my knowledge. That I do free all day long. But if I go into the ins and outs and I'm giving you 50 to 60 pages of how to make money, I charge for that. Okay, well, happy Friday, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the ebook stuff. I'm going to send you the PDF. And yeah, talk to you later. Don't forget to invite your friends. I need more people in our tribe. Thank you so much. Be blessed.